Introducing your referee, Mr. Rajadamnern, 30. And now, introducing first, fighting on the red corner, 21 years of age. She stands 165 centimeters tall and weighs 17.5 pounds. She holds a record of 29 wins and 13 losses, representing Ubon Ratchathani, Thailand. Let's hear it for Kamlaipetch Petchyindee Academy! Opponent fighting at the blue corner, 28 years of age. She stands 168 centimeters tall and weighs 17.2 pounds. She holds a record of 5 wins and 2 losses, representing Sweden. Let's hear it for Linnea Eriksson, Silk Muay Thai.
Here we are for the first round of action for our second bout in the prelims for this evening. Kamlaipetch representing Thailand, taking on Linnea Eriksson from Sweden. Round number 1, leaping straight into the gates with big 1-2 straight down the pipeline from Linnea, wasting no time to take the pressure against Kamlaipetch.
Eriksson does look bigger of the two. She looks taller.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And of course, Kamlaipetch, she's actually competed at this weight many times here on RWS. But like you said, Peter, she looks a lot smaller, doesn't she, than Linnea Eriksson?
She does. Eriksson looks significantly bigger in there.
That's a good start here from Linnea Eriksson. That's a beautiful left kick to the body, though, from Kamlaipetch.
Great positioning inside the clinch with that palm over the mouth of Kamlaipetch, trying to suffocate and frustrate her. Back on the outside, though, where it seems Linnea is quite comfortable, utilising the hands to low kicks, trying to puncture the tire and a big hand straight to the body, knocking Kamlaipetch to the canvas.
And not just to be a knockdown, but it's like I said, great start here from Linnea.
Eriksson is on the front foot, throwing punches, and then she's going down with leg kicks. That's very smart.
Oh, good left hook there. It's Kamlaipetch pushed forward. She walked straight into that left hook. Inside kick there from Linnea Eriksson.
Beautiful right hand over the top there from Linnea Eriksson. Catches the kick, goes down below. Kamlaipetch catches it again, but eats a big leg kick for her troubles. Inside the clinch now, fighting for position. Eriksson tries to get the elbow through the guard, but not quite finding it.
Inside the clinch, it looks like Eriksson is actually stronger. You can see when they're arm fighting.
And also when Kamlaipetch, when she does push forward, Linnea seems to be waiting there with either a left or right hook every single time. So it's a bit of a tough round so far from Kamlaipetch.
In the beginning of the round when Eriksson, whoa, big cut there.
No, we didn't see that, did we, from our camera angle? Unfortunately, it was directly behind, but yeah, Kamlaipetch, I'm assuming with an elbow, has cut the face there of Linnea Eriksson, a souvenir after round number 1 already. And we were thinking that Linnea Eriksson was in complete control. You never write off a fighter from Petchyindee Academy. Let's have a look at the highlights from that round.
Yeah, I think I would have to give this round to Eriksson. I think she was more, she landed more weapons, more kicks and more punches.
That was that hook as Kamlaipetch forward, and that's what she did. That's what she wanted when she pushed forward, and she found it here in the second round.
It'll be interesting to know what the Petchyindee corner is actually telling Kamlaipetch as they're down 1-0, and what strategy they have, because in the beginning part of round 1, you saw Kamlaipetch on her back foot landing check kicks, which were effective. They don't hurt, but they're effective, but she stopped doing that.
Well, what would you say to Kamlaipetch? I was a trainer of female fighters, and of course the experience that you've got as well.
It's hard because on the inside, Eriksson looked stronger in round 1. Oh, she's going forward herself. Yes. That may just be the way.
Big stabbing knees to break the frame of Eriksson from Kamlaipetch. Coming into the second round, very game indeed. Eats a big left straight, but really turning up the tempo and putting the pressure on Eriksson. Big side control hand over the top there from Eriksson. Referee brings it back into center to continue the action.
We have to see if Kamlaipetch can actually keep it up, because sometimes when the aggressor is used to going forward, they're not used to fighting on the back foot. So once you bully the bully, you might actually just expose them.
Good point. I think that Kamlaipetch might be listening to what you're saying right now, Peter. She is driving straight at Linnea Eriksson, and Linnea is having to fight, like you were talking about, off the back foot. That was a nice left hand, though. But Kamlaipetch, she was all over her like a cheap Italian suit earlier on. Here she comes once again, going left and right, but Linnea, she's finding a groove here. Maybe Kamlaipetch is just tired, Joe.
I think if Eriksson could go back to the stock standard 1-2 down to the leg kick, it will pay dividends. In one of those last exchanges there with Kamlaipetch, I can see Kamlaipetch starting to wince, and you can see the reddening on the thigh, redder than my missus is cooking, that's for sure.
Red cooking?
Red cooking, redder than raw, that's for sure.
I hope Mrs. Comerford's not listening right now. Good left hook there from Kamlaipetch. You can see the cut is really starting to open on the face of Linnea Eriksson. Will the ref ask the doctor to take a look at that? Maybe that could be an issue for the Swede. It's possible.
And as for Kamlaipetch, we don't know. I mean, she's a replacement fighter, so we don't know how much gas she has left in the tank. Can she actually keep up this pressure the entire fight? Because it's a good strategy.
Absolutely, but she does shake her head there, going back to the corner. She had good moments in that round, but I think maybe, just possibly, Linnea Eriksson had some better moments. Let's have a look at the highlights. This was early on, Kamlaipetch doing what you were suggesting, Peter, and taking the fight to Linnea, instead of Linnea driving forward like she did in round number 1. And she did have a moment, but then it seemed to turn. And then Linnea started to have better moments at the second part of that round. A closer round, I believe, than round tremendous fighters in that gym, including yourself, Peter, who trains there, on and off.
Yes, definitely. Like before my fights, people would, he's very kind. He says I can go there as I don't have sparring partners at my camp, so I would go there for like bigger guys there to spar. 2 of the 3 judges agrees with Aaron.
What did I say? No, I agree. Yeah, you're right. I thought Linnea Eriksson did enough in that round to take it. But like I said, it was
like
close.
A swing round, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see what happens here in round number 3. We're going to have to see something special from Kamlaipetch as she walks through the long-rangey arms there of Linnea Eriksson.
Dragging on the neck of Eriksson, delivering those stabbing knees straight through the frame. Walking forward with a bit more desperation. Big teep. But there they are, the big leg kicks from Eriksson. Oh, solid right hand.
Yeah, you picked up on it, Joe. That low kick there from Linnea Eriksson looked like money. She should be throwing that more, in my opinion, and not allowing Kamlaipetch to get in this situation. Wow. This is a great moment here for the tie.
Kamlaipetch didn't look weaker in the clinch in round 1, but round 2 and 3, Kamlaipetch actually looked better in the clinch.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
I mean, she can't be as weak as my puns, but that reddening on the leg is very noticeable indeed from the leg kicks. I think, in my opinion, Eriksson should go back to that, but she was having a lot of success with that last clinch exchange, nearly folding Kamlaipetch in half.
Yeah, Kamlaipetch looks like she's slowed down right now. And we were speaking, weren't we, the fact that she was a replacement fighter, just how conditioned she was for this fight. But not only has she showed great heart, but you have to give credit to Linnea Eriksson, who's just made her work throughout the entire 3 rounds. And I think that would have been a tactic of Silk Muay Thai coming in, telling her, listen, she might not be 100% ready for this fight. So at least whatever happens, make her work.
Beautiful. I mean, as
beautiful punches and bunches there, setting up the elbow over the top, trying to get some revenge against Kamlaipetch, but definitely making her work for her money on the back foot.
20 seconds left here in round number 3. Kamlaipetch, she's throwing, she's looking to throw a Hail Mary and try and stop this fight. But unfortunately for her, I don't think she's going to have enough time to find it. Oh, she's limping, going back to the corner.
Like Joe said. I mean, if you look at the beginning of the first half of round 2 and 3, Kamlaipetch did better when she had the stamina. But the second half of round 2 and 3, Eriksson actually took the round, so yeah.
Yeah, and absolutely. We were taught, well, you picked up on it, Joe, those low kicks really causing issues for Kamlaipetch. And I have to say, this low kick that she threw, you could see that Kamlaipetch hobbling back to a corner.
I mean, it's one of those things in Muay Thai. It is such an underrated offensive attack. It only takes about 5 good leg kicks to be stopped. So, you know, props to Kamlaipetch. Big heart indeed.
Well, I think Linnea threw 2 throughout this fight. I think one more might have got the job done, honestly. And like I said, with how she's competed here tonight, with only, what, 8 fights now on her professional record, I think she could prove to be a big issue in this division. All right, let's make this official as we hand it over to Mr. Beer in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 29-28. The second judge scored 30-27. And the third judge scored 30-27. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision. Blue corner, Linnea Eriksson, Shield Muay Thai.
Exceptional debut for Linnea Eriksson.